Alright, so the decorating begins. We've got Coco here, Jordan's here as well, just behind me. And first of all, we're getting rid of this absolutely horrible green wall. So we're going grey. So I'm going to show you a before. This is the entirety of the front room. And the next time you see it, it's going to be a much better colour. So let's go, because I hate yellow. It's the next day, and I've just come round to have a look at our brilliant handiwork, and I'm really surprised actually. It looks pretty good. If you can hear squeaking, that's Coco. I'm taking her out on a walk, but this is what it looks like. So it looks really good actually. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna, because the light. Yes, Coco, hold on. Coco's there if you want to see her. But we've actually done a pretty good job. I'm actually impressed. Considering Jordan's never painted before, and I am no expert, I'm not going to lie. But it looks good. I was considering because of the dark colour on it. Obviously, going forward, maybe in a couple of years, we want to get rid of the wallpaper underneath. But to do that, we're going to need to hire a steamer, and obviously, shit's expensive at the minute, so, you know. So that was the best option at the moment, and it looks good. So I'm happy with that. And because of the colour, I wasn't sure if we were going to need a second coat, but it's covered. It looks good. I'm happy with that. Looks good. Yeah. I'm impressed. What is up, people? Happy Wednesday. So today I'm hoping to get back to a bit of normality. There's been a lot go on. I'm not going to lie. Let me turn this off. And I'm definitely feeling very stressed at the moment, but that's something for another day. It's character building, if nothing else. As you all know, I've been very unwell the last couple of weeks. I've had like an abdominal and like pelvic infection for like, it's been almost 4 weeks now. Still in some discomfort. It's definitely not as bad. So that's a positive. So today I'm going to try my leg day A. So my first leg day of the week. I haven't been able to do it in about 4 weeks because of obviously pain and kind of having hip thrusts and whatnot. So I'm going to go light today. It's not going to be heavy, but I just want to try and start easing myself back into a bit of a routine with things. So yeah, let's fucking train. I'm not going to probably talk too much. I just want to lift. So yeah, let's go lift. So we are in the gym. I've got a Red Bull. I'm out of Monster. So because I've been quite ill and I haven't been able to train properly for the last month, I haven't been taking pre-workout. I thought there was no point because I've only been going through the motions and lifting light. So I will be getting some more pre-workout soon, as soon as I'm comfortable enough and well enough to start going heavy again. So yeah, I haven't done this leg day in a month. Wow, probably about 4 or 5 weeks now since I've had the infection. So I'm going to be weak as shit. So remember that.
I don't wanna just get by in life before we die.
Alright, so this is my first time back on the hip thrust machine in about 4 or 5 weeks since I've had my infection. No, I've still got an infection. It's a little bit better. I'm on very strong painkillers at the moment. I definitely shouldn't be doing this, so don't do this. But I'm going to be going very light because it hurts still. So if I look a bit off, that is why.
No chances to revive. Days will slip away sometimes when pressure holds too tight. Only I can make my mind.
This is 80 kilograms. So
and override the fight. I've been patient, waiting for an answer, contemplating. Didn't get me any closer to the reason why I feel the need to do it all.
okay, so this is 100 kilograms. This is a terrible angle. I'm sorry, but I'm limited with what I can do currently. I'm not going any heavier in this because I'm still in a great deal of pain, and this is probably not my smartest idea, I'm not going to lie, but I need a bit of routine in my life right now. So I'm going to go for 6 to 10 reps. I should hit 10 easily. If I don't, I'm going to reevaluate everything in my life right now. Then after that, I'm going to drop the weight, do some higher reps, and then we're going to move on.
I've been patient, waiting for an answer, contemplating. Didn't get me any closer to horizon. Why I feel the need to do it
So finishing off with calves, something I've definitely lacked because I've used the excuse of being ill. Doesn't really affect my abdomen when I train it. It's definitely an excuse I've used. So we're going to do them. I almost skipped them again, but I made myself do them. I'll stop being a little bitch. And the workout is done. Good workout actually, considering I'm still in a lot of pain and I definitely shouldn't have done this workout today. It's definitely aggravating my stomach a little, but to be honest, there's not much that doesn't at the moment. I move, it hurts. I laugh, it hurts. I sneeze, which I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'm doing a lot of. It hurts. Anything hurts. I've had hiccups really bad. I don't know if that's to do with the infection or with something else, but I've literally had very bad hiccups, like reoccurring, which isn't like me, and it hurts. But I got it done and I'm happy. I haven't lost as much strength as I thought, as I have been kind of keeping myself ticking over. which is definitely the main goal at the moment. But I needed to get out of the house and do something, because I feel like I've been in a bit of a rut because I haven't had a routine. I need to be busy and to be productive to feel like I've achieved something. And when I'm ill, which frustratingly happens a lot, I feel, I get depressed, I get myself in a hole, and I feel like I've not achieved anything. And yeah, it just really fucks me over. Yeah, it's just, do you remember me saying in my previous video, like, it's just one thing after another. When something happens, it's like a snowball effect, and then everything else happens. That's been me lately. It's been one thing going wrong after another, and it's the infection that kind of started it all. It feels like a bit of a bad omen. I mean, I can't help being ill, I know, and I'm hard on myself sometimes because there's a lot going on, with my heart, and having meningitis, something that caused a lot of repercussions. And I think I'm just unfortunate in that aspect. And, I can't help it. I do everything I should to keep myself healthy. I'm very active. I eat right. I don't smoke. I very rarely drink. I do everything I can, but it's unfortunate. And again, I've spent a lot of time focusing in on the things I can't control, and I need to get out of that mindset. I need to focus on the things I can control, because it has been one thing after another recently. It's going to be character building, if nothing else. I just hope in a year, 6 months, whatever, I look back and I realise it was all for something, that I get a big win. Because at the moment, I'm just begging for a small win, just to keep me tied over, And yeah, I just want to look back in however long, and be able to say, yeah, that was worth it. I'm successful. Yeah, it was worth it for me. It was worth it for Jordan. It was worth it for Coco. But yeah, does that make sense? It's hard to see the forest for the trees at the minute, and it's definitely not helping me. But I want to be real with you guys. Not every fucking day is a brilliant day, and that's definitely the case for me at the moment. I'm a real human being, and yeah, it's been tough, and I hope it's a bit of backstory for me at some point, when I am successful and comfortable and I can provide for my family. And yeah, it's tough, but humans have struggles. I think that's part of life. I suppose I just got to get over it and just focus on getting well and everything else that comes with that. I'm just going to try and keep my head down, as I said, and one day hope that someone comes across this who is also having a bad day, bad month, bad year, whatever, because it's been a couple months for me, and I have broke down a lot, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a religious person, but even I've been asking God, why are you testing me this much? So I hope if you guys are having a bad time, you're not on your own. And if I can help in any way, or you want to offload and talk, message me, send me a message on Instagram, TikTok. I'm more than happy to have a chat to you guys. It's shit when you feel alone. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. I'm currently driving home, and I'm going to take you around to the house because we finished painting the wall, as you saw in the last video, and I now need to remove all the tape and see if there's any touch-ups that need to be done. So I'm going to grab Coco and take her around, and then yeah, you can cook with me. So let's go. Right, we are here. If you can hear squeaking, that is Coco. We should move that. We've had some posts come. Coco, you want to say hello? Oh, yeah. There she is. What are you doing? So I need to start taking all the tape off. So let's see how well we've done. Yes, hold on, we'll go. I'm going to need a bit of a touch up, I think. But that's not too bad, I'm happy with that. So this is going to take forever, so I'm going to go and I will show you after.